My mom, she's originally Denver, actually. I'm trying to set a better example. And I got locked up back to back. I'm still solid to this day. I ain't got nothing to prove no more. A year I did set the record straight. That shows my growth. RIP the homie TYS. So I felt like it was my due diligence to pop back. After that, I started realizing, man, I gotta get it together. Because just the energy, period, just putting out. You don't act like a fool. Put out that negative energy, we already know that shit gonna come back and bite you in the ass.
High Minute, #1 blog in the universe, man. We live in Greeley, Colorado with a very special guest all the way from Sacramento, Northern California. Rico too Smoove, man. What's the word?
So the main, first and foremost, thank you for the hospitality. Let's get into it.
So let's just get right into it. So originally from Sacramento, right?
Yes, sir.
Born and raised.
You're born and raised.
And were your parents from Sacramento as well, or where were they from?
My mom, she's originally from Denver, actually.
Really?
As a kid, she grew up in Denver, Colorado. I think up until early teens, and then once she turned like, I don't know, I want to say her like 18, then she moved out there to San Jose.
Yeah.
And then you know what I'm saying, from San Jose to Sacramento, she been bouncing around though. She's been like that. She been kind of like a little Rolling Stone, you feel me?
Yeah. Well, do you know what part of Denver she grew up in?
Nah, I don't.
That's wild. Is that why you be out here? Like you mess with Colorado low key?
Nah, I think I guess it's just the universe, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
I guess it's just the universe, bro. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? My mom's always told me about it. I always was curious, like Colorado, you feel me? Like, what?
Yeah.
I always thought of like the snow and the mountains and shit. So I was like, damn, like how'd you end up in Sac? So that's what she told me, you feel me? She started from Denver, made her way to San Jose, eventually came to Sac, bounced around the Sac.
Did she ever like tell you any crazy stories or anything like that for time in Denver or anything that sticks out that you remember?
Yes, actually she did. I think she told me about some person, a historical person back in her day that she remembered that fought for like um Chicano rights. And at one time she remembers as a little girl, like they were on like a sort of militant program, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They were all about, you know, helping the community and helping their people and taking things from a militant standpoint. She said she was a little kid growing up and she remembered that dude. I think he had a nonprofit and some. I don't remember the name, but pretty sure my the natives to this land for surely know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that would probably be the most like interesting thing that she told me about Colorado was that dude that was fighting for Chicano rights.
Yeah, I mean Chicano culture is huge in Denver, Greeley, all up and down Colorado, so that definitely doesn't surprise me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's talk about life before rap a little bit. What inspired you to start taking rap seriously, and what were some of like your earliest memories uh, when it comes to getting into making music and stuff like that?
My earliest memories, like I would say, you know, on multiple interviews, you know, I talk about all the different things that attracted me to music. You know what I'm saying? So in other interviews, I might say it's this, and another one I might say it's that. Truth is, you know, all these things, you know, make it up to be one what it is.
Yeah.
So I would say since I was young, you know, my mom, she bumping oldies. She liked Marvin Gaye, you know, Al Green, Smokey Robinson, you know what I'm saying, James Brown, you know, Funkadelics, stuff like that, you know, like, yeah, come on, man, yeah, you right on it. So, like, just listening to that type of music and hearing it as a baby and whatnot, you know, I already had it in my bones, you know, it was in my blood. So, like, I don't know, I was already attached to it. dancing. I used to watch BT growing up,
Mm.
and I think it was 106 in Park at the time. But every I don't know if it was every Friday, Thursday, one of the two. But I'll be hella happy to get home from school. You know what I'm saying? Make me some noodles, get in front of that TV, throwing 106 in Park, and I just watch videos all day. And really, I would just reminisce on like like the lifestyle. Of course,
Yeah.
it if you come from a poverty stricken home or environment off the dribble, you see the fancy cars and the lavish living through the videos. So automatically that inspires you. Not only inspires you, but you like, damn, I want to be living like that. So that automatically already drive me closer to it. And ever since then, I've been on music. I've been locked in ever since.
Hell yeah. Where man, P Funk was just out here. Were there any songs from them in specific you remember, anything like that that stuck out, or because they pretty much, when you get down to it, they like birthed like a whole lot of the West Coast music when it comes to like
Yeah,
the
nah,
production,
facts.
beats, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, all of them. Yeah, if you listen to a lot of West Coast beats,
Yeah,
a lot of samples are made based off of some Parliament funk, man.
right.
Like if you really know your history on music and beats and the rhythm and certain sounds, you know that a lot of the stuff comes from samples and old school shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like it all.
Hell yeah. So you've already answered this in other interviews, so I want to ask it a different way. Do you ever feel like pressure to represent like both sides of your heritage in your music, or how do you stay authentic to both? Pretty much getting at you being half black, half Mexican.
Um, I mean, I think it's kind of hard. Like there's always gonna be people that ain't satisfied. You know what I'm saying? So you can't please everybody. Not everybody's gonna be appreciated for you and what you do and what you stand for.
Mm-hmm.
So I just keep being me, and shit. Me being me is obviously my two cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like my style, I switch it up. You know what I'm saying? I done spoke on how the cholo style, it's evolved, and a lot of people have evolved and changed their stilo and their style and whatnot. But shit, you could catch me, on some cholo shit one day, and the next day I switch it up. I could be on some business shit, suit and tie. I do it all. I'm just trying to be universal with it. It's like I don't want to be stuck in one box. You know what I'm saying? Plus,
Mm-hmm.
I could pull off all looks. So at the end of the day, it's about being universal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Saucy with it.
Okay.
I don't really feel I don't really feel entitled to anybody's opinion on whether they say, oh well, this was too Chicano, or he's not black enough, he's not Mexican enough. Like
Yeah.
it's in my blood. You know what I'm saying? My roots is deeply rooted. I do care about my people in general, not just the Hispanic culture, but the blacks as well. My African heritage, um, and not even just those two cultures. Just what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, the human race. Period. Anybody that's really been through the struggle, any type of poverty stricken, like that's what I'm trying to be on. Like really, like when people be like, "Oh, well, are you black or are you Mexican or we represent?"
Mm-hmm.
Like people don't be thinking about like the real deeper side of shit, which is we all come from the same root wop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all
We
human
don't look at the
beings.
same.
You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of us, regardless of your race, depending on where you grew up in, you know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna be.
Yeah. Right.
That's just how it is.
And that's a good point because I'm in this like workforce diversity class, and this professor was talking about like how 90 like 95% of all humans DNA is the same, like, but we all focus on like the 5% differences between all of us, you know, so skin color, gender, whatever,
Facts.
you know. A good example would be like the Titanic crashing into the iceberg. You only see 5% of it. There's a whole other 95% of it that's like you can't see under the ocean.
Exactly. That part.